How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Piggy Bank podcast, your favorite casual gaming podcast with your casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. I am your host for this show. We have Connor Elliott.
I'm the second person. Connor.
That's
Hi.
him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for a couple weeks ago whenever I introduced Tavin first. I'm introducing Tavin third.
Hey guys, that's me. How are we doing today?
They can't answer. So
Can't answer. It's just the
good.
three of us here. That's how
But here's the thing.
podcasts work.
We have to assume that he's talking to us, Connor. So we answer the question. Be like, pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Pretty good.
I won't speak on behalf of the audience. They know who they are.
We got
Got to sleep in today.
Did you?
Ah.
How was that?
It's good. Didn't get out of bed until like 1.
Oh, nice. I
Mhm.
had quite an adventurous day today. I did not shit my pants, but I got an unspecified amount of shit on my pants today. While I was on campus today, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Nah, but it wasn't.
I'm not gonna. Should I go into details? Should I? I mean, does it matter?
Hey,
we're
I'm not
already
the
here.
one who got shit on my pants.
We're already here.
I just almost shat on Sunday when I was driving.
Oh,
I
yeah?
made it.
Oh, you made it.
I made it.
Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
No. So what happened was I went to the bathroom, and I took myself a pretty nasty dump. It was a messy one. It was one.
Tummy troubles.
Yeah, it was the one like while you're having it, you're like, oof, I'm gonna have to wipe a lot, and it's a public restroom, so it's just this dry ass, shitty ass toilet paper. So I'm gonna get shit on my hands because it's gonna rip. And that is what happened. But I had my big heavy coat on because it's wintertime right now and everything's cold everywhere. So I had my big winter coat on, and I did not do a good enough job of lifting the coat up high enough. So during the process of wiping, unbeknownst to me, I got shit on the bottom inside part of my coat, and then I went into the green room and I went and sat down because I was on break for a little while, and I sat in the shit that got on my coat, and that shit just smeared all over my ass. And when I stood up, boy, was I in for a shock.
There's a big difference when you're telling that to me.
Yeah.
After you get back, and you just kind of have to tell people about those things. It's another to do it on a podcast.
Listen,
So
man.
it came off worse. Sorry.
Listen, man. We keep it real here over Two Penny Games. You know what I'm saying?
No one can say otherwise.
The thing is, you gotta take your jackets off.
No, yeah.
I told him that.
This is the hard lesson that Tavin learned today. This is not something he that had ever been a problem before, but now it has. When it's a problem, you take notes, you learn how to fix it, you don't repeat mistakes the second time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what's life all about.
I wear a hoodie around the house sometimes, and I've never done that because that's always in the back of my mind. It's like I don't want that to happen.
Well, even the hoodie, Phil, would like it sticks to your butt because they've got the like elastic usually at the bottom or something. Like it fits to your form a little bit more. But a big heavy coat, it's just out here, man. It's just big and heavy and goes wherever it wants to go. And today it decided to go a little too close to my asshole.
Tragic. Well, Phil, let's not ever be in that situation.
That was a very painful story.
Oh, dude, it was the worst. It was I was very embarrassed. I am very embarrassed, and I want to very quickly forget about it. So
Now it's immortalized in
I think it's immortalized on the internet.
yeah.
Hey, that's okay.
So I went to Walmart, bought an emergency pair of sweatpants, and that's what I'm wearing now is the emergency pair. So
What a pleasant story.
Did you end up throwing the jacket and the pants out, or?
no, they're in the wash.
Oh, okay.
Modern technology allows us to account for shit stains on our clothes. So.
Well, the jacket is like a nylon material, so like the shit just wiped right off, like not a problem at all. The sweatpants being cotton, now that shit was in there, so I was like, I can't do this without like actual cleaning supplies, like. So yeah, so
that reminds me of the video. I think he faked it, but people were kind of making fun of it at the time of a guy who stuck forks into toasters, and he like flew back. And
that was not fake. I don't think it was fake.
Because I thought he already got banned for pretending he did it. I didn't look too much into it because it was just the image of him shocking himself.
I don't know.
The video stutters, and you see a frame of him like on his back, on his bed, his legs up in the air, and a shit stain on his pants.
no,
and then
it's not
afterwards
even-
he goes, "Oh, I shit myself."
It's not even a still of him on his bed. It's him mid-air.
Yeah, right. It was midair. Shit stain just open for the world
But
to
like,
see.
he wouldn't get banned for faking that. He would get banned for actually doing that.
Yeah, and that would make sense. I just read an article, like the title of one, saying that he had pretended to shove forks into toasters. You know, the humor is still there, regardless. But you know, that just reminded me of that because
What do we normally talk about on this show?
Video games.
Video games, yeah. But no, I saw this on Twitter.
Oh, we're still.
I think I don't remember if it was yesterday or the other day. But like, this guy has immortalized a still frame of him saying, "I think I shit myself," while visible shit is on the butt of his pants.
So in all, it could have been way more embarrassing to happen.
Yeah, but your Tavin's story wasn't nearly as funny as that video.
It was more realistic.
Listen, didn't shit my pants, but got shit on my pants. You know.
Yeah, and you didn't stick your forks into a toaster.
I didn't do that either. I don't know what you're talking about. But
Yeah,
anyways.
he did it apparently.
He did it on stream, yeah. Anyway, boys, I've been playing some games. Well, I mean, not as many as I'd like to.
Don't we all?
I've been playing some. I actually loaded up Tetris 99 the other day.
Oh
On
yeah,
my Switch. Yeah, I still cannot win that game.
it's hard. It's real hard.
It's very, very hard. Surprising to see how like people are still playing that game. Like I was finding matches like fast.
Tetris people are freaks. Also, I imagine they're probably inflating it with some AI or something.
Mm,
You know,
possible.
like that makes
Possible.
sense. Like,
The game-
hey, you know, we're setting a computer to like level 6 difficulty or something.
Games are really good.
It's a good game. This is a lot of fun.
That's
That's how I found out how bad at Tetris I am. Is when I played that game. I was like, oh, I'm bad at this. I didn't know I was
like,
bad at it, but I'm bad at it.
there was that day I came over to your house for laundry whenever I still didn't have a way to do laundry, and you were watching me play Tetris 99. I was like, God damn, Phil's playing the shit out of Tetris.
Phil can play some Tetris. He can play a little bit of Tetris.
Tetris Master. That's a good accolade to have.
At my peak of playing Tetris 99, like when it was still like kind of big, I would get consistently like top 10. Now I'm lucky if I break into like top 20.
Yeah, I don't think I ever made it that far. I think the highest I ever made was like 11 or something. But I could be wrong in that. I could be totally sure.
I think my peak was like 6 or 7. I can't exactly remember. It might have been 7 to be honest.
It's good.
But you know, that's some Tetris. I love
Yeah.
Tetris. What do you guys? You guys been playing anything cool other than Prince of Persia, Tavin?
I've been playing Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. By the time you hear this on Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Time, youtube.com/@2pennygames and mainstream podcast services of your choice. The review will have already been up for nearly a week, so you know, go check it out, go watch it. I can say it here. It's a damn good game, and I really, really enjoyed it. And if it's not on your radar, you should put it on your radar because it's one of them ones. It's a really special game, and I'm very excited to talk about it in a review. So you got to go watch that. YouTube.com/.
I was watching you play on stream a little bit.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Well, as for me, I've been playing our game club game for this month.
Yeah?
Final Fantasy VII, the original, of course.
There we go. Progress check. Where are you in that?
As of right now, I finished Sid's stuff in his hometown or
The first time?
town. Yeah,
Okay.
and then I was at Wutai.
Oh, you went to Wutai.
I went to Wutai.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Narratively, you and I are in the same spot, but I have not gone to Wutai. I probably will not go to Wutai.
I'm basically my tactic right now is to get a party of 3, of course, but one that was different than the last time I played, which was Vincent and Tifa. And so this time, I think I'm set on having a team comprised of course, Cloud, Barrett, and Yuffie. So I went there for her because she's got some, long range attacks. She's pretty dexterous. Got some okay magic, and I kind of need more of that since Cloud's my main magic guy. Seeing as how I don't want to put too much effort into using Aerith because of things that happen. And the other big magic character is Kate Sith, who sucks, and Vincent, who, like I said, I want to do someone different than my first playthrough.
Vincent's sick, though.
Vincent is sick, yeah. Shitty limit breaks, but good, good magic use.
He's got good ones, doesn't he?
Nah, because they're not the most effective, and they make you lose control of them. So
that's
generally,
true,
that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
just
yeah.
fucks you up in
But
certain
he
fights.
turns into
like
he
transforms.
turns into like a werewolf.
Oh, Vince, there's a reason why he was in my original comp, because he's one of the coolest Final Fantasy VII characters. So I agree. Just effectiveness in terms of
He's cool.
taking down enemies, not so much. But yeah,
I,
that's what
I,
I've been playing.
the last time I played Final Fantasy VII, I got his last limit break.
Damn.
Oh, you do have to do her mission in Wu Tai to get her limit break. All right, I'm going to Wu Tai.
That's probably where I'm headed next time I hop into Final Fantasy VII is Wutai. Currently I checked in with Tavin. I'm on the second visit to Rocket Town, stopping Shinra from using Sid's rocket.
Yeah, I forgot there was a second one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You typically have to go everywhere twice.
Yeah. I just never remembered going to Sid's twice. It makes sense.
Which is wild because like I would argue one of the more memorable events of the game happens on that second visit. They go into and then they.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
So, you know, that's,
That's
how you non-spoiler you get around that conversation. No, so yeah. Final Fantasy VII. By the time you're listening to this, that review will be up in like 2 days.
Yep.
So go watch that one in 2 days. Subscribe, like, turn on the bell for notifications.
Yeah, we are doing that next week, huh?
We are.
Yes, sir.
Things changed. We had a little bit of scheduling of
Well, there's a lot of games out.
what's coming up.
There's a lot of games coming out. So, you know. And unless Phil can fit 50 hours of Like a Dragon in 3 days, you know, it's just what's going to happen.
It'll be tough.
Indeed.
Anyway, boys, we like to play mini games here on the show.
The main thing about this show.
I, after last week, got cut off before I could do my mini game. By there's some technical issues, not technical, but like physical, like environmental issues that were happening in y'all's apartment.
The pipe burst.
Yeah.
Fire alarms went off. Took like an hour to get it under control.
Yep, and we got lucky, to say the
Oh
least.
yeah. No problems here. Yeah. I mean, granted, like I gave the outro at the end of the last week's episode to like explain what happened, but yeah, pipe burst in a neighboring apartment unit on like the 3rd floor. We're on the 1st, and all 3 floors got soaked. But it wasn't above us, so we were okay. Everything is okay over here.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, boys, my minigame was what we like to call a hit 10. We take a top 10 list from the internet or from one of us, and we assign point values, 10 on the list being worth 1 point, number 1 on the list being worth 10 points, and everything in the middle inversely scored. And we give you boys 5 opportunities to guess back and forth, taking turns to try to clear out this top 10 list.
What the
And
fuck?
today,
Fighting you.
he's
Fighting
getting ready to
me?
fight.
Yeah, we're fighting you.
Oh Jesus!
He's getting ready to fight. This week, our topic for this hit 10 is IGN's list of the best video game remakes of all time.
Oh God. Okay.
What is a remake?
what counts as a remake? Do they have like an intro paragraph to like actually like break it down?
Movies and TV shows get remade all the time, but there's something extra special about video game remake. Being able to revisit a beloved video game of yesteryear with modern revamped graphics and mechanics is always exciting, especially because it often introduces classic series to brand new audiences. To that end, here are our picks for the top 10 remakes of all time.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Of course, this being hit 10, Connor's worst game that we play here on the Piggy Bank podcast. Connor will be going first.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm going for.
Yeah, go ahead, take it.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. See how where that
Final
lands.
Fantasy VII Remake
This
is
is gonna
number
give us
2 on the list.
Okay.
Number 2. So what is number 1?
It's going to get you 9 points.
What is number 1? How recent is this list?
I believe September 2022.
September 22?
Yes.
That was the last time it was updated or anything? It hasn't been updated since.
That is when this list was released, 2022.
Is there an update? Because sometimes they go back and update. That's my question.
They have not updated. I would get you the most recent list if I could.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I'm gonna go Resident Evil 2.
That is correct. This is the number 1
There it
answer on the
is.
list. It's going to get you 10 points.
Do you see my? Never mind. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Yeah. Well, what's up?
Nothing. Go ahead. Give it to me.
You know,
What's
I don't know what
what's
was-
the
I don't-
third best remake?
I don't know what was so difficult about me saying it was released September 2022.
I just wanted to make sure I had all the right information. Go ahead, bitch.
I
Pick number 3.
understand.
you think you know what number 3 is,
Pick
don't
it.
you?
Pick it. I know what it's not.
And I think I'm going to say what is not it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're going to hate me for this one.
Yeah?
Is it Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes?
Oh, the fucking no, you're an idiot.
Twin Snakes is not on the list.
Yeah, big dud. Big dud. That's not at all what I thought he was going to reach for. September 22nd, 2022. Okay, so that
No, sorry. It's not September 22nd, 2022. It's September of 2022.
Oh, okay. My apologies. No, I was adding extra information there. What else got remade at that point? Surely that one got criticized. Surely it's not going to be put up there. Give me which one? Give me Demon Souls.
Demon Souls is number 3 on the list.
Woo! We hitting the big numbers here, baby.
That was my
Gonna
next
get
one.
you 8 points.
Let's see. Since that's no longer viable,
Why is my chair? My chair keeps fucking lowering itself.
He's got a deadbolt in the chair. Time for a new chair.
what remake would be next? So many.
I mean, I know my next answer.
What's worse is I'm struggling to think of one.
It's pretty bad because
Of a remake?
they're
Yeah.
pretty. You should be getting them together pretty easily.
There are so
Yeah.
many remakes.
So many.
Yeah, you would think. You would think.
I
mean,
I don't.
I mean,
think I know.
they've remade 2 or 3 Pokemon games.
I'm not gonna include any of those. I don't know. You're going into faulty territory there. Damn, I literally just had it too. I literally just
Does
fucking had it.
Does Tavin know what Pokemon games were remade? No.
I think I have one.
This is a stupid one. I can't say it,
Say it.
but maybe I will.
Say it.
Because this isn't even really it has to be a remake based off how it, Yeah, let's go with Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
That's not on the list.
I think that was classified as a remaster.
Really?
Yeah.
It's changed up the whole
No,
story. and
the new Modern Warfare. No, it's a.
Oh,
it's like
that's a
more of
reboot,
reimagining.
Connor. That's a reboot.
Reboot. You're right.
Fool.
It's like a reimagining reboot. Yeah.
Phil, the one that was right on the table after I just said Demon Souls, I'm gonna go Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus is number 10 on the list.
Wow! Underrated.
Is it?
Yes, it's a very good
in
remake.
general. Oh, okay, yeah, on the list, sure, but
I mean, he says he left the door open or like it was right on the table is because it's Blue Point.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we've come to the next problem again.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I just
I've
don't
got
know why.
3 more.
Dude,
I've got 3 more.
on.
One of which
When
I
it
don't
comes
even
to-
think is on the list.
When it comes to remakes, I just like blank on what the fuck, what remake?
Just
are-
give us your
think-
4th answer here,
Connor, think of some of the answers that have already been said,
Yeah.
and how one of them might be in a franchise.
What's a franchise?
I hate you. Like Phil. Come on.
What was Tavin's first answer?
What was my first
Connor?
answer?
It was, the thing. You know what it is. Come on.
You know, let
what
me
it is.
just list off what has already been said for you, Connor.
Update him on the pointage right now.
Yeah.
Phil.
So far the answers that have been said have been our number 1 answer, Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah, Resident
Our number
Evil.
2 answer, Final Fantasy VII remake. Our number 3 answer, Demon Souls, and our number 10 answer, Shadow of the Colossus.
For the
And
record,
then you said Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, even though everybody on the internet has always said that's a bad remake.
yeah. But it's IGN, so who knows what they're going to say. But
They're not brain
let's go-
dead.
let's go. Hey, who knows? They just come out of nowhere. But yeah, I didn't
Plus,
think of this.
these are remakes. They're bad at new games.
Fair enough. Well, I thought, just for the record, I thought of it before you started listing them off. So don't worry. You didn't get me. But Resident Evil, the first one.
Oh, damn it.
The Resident Evil remake is number 4 on the list. That's going to get you 7 points.
Wow.
Is that one of the first remakes of a game?
There's other examples. You
Like
could
how many do you mean when you say one of? Like one of like
Like the first example of a remake, of a video game remake.
I don't know. I feel like they were not like obviously not as common as they are now, but like
I
feel
mean,
like they weren't, like, rare.
GameCube. What year did Resident Evil come out? Like 2004?
2000,
Twin Snakes is
2000
like 2000.
about 2001.
2000. Oh, you might be right. I don't know. There's a lot of them though. Yeah, you have multiple remakes before then. Some would argue the first Metal Gear Solid is a remake of Metal Gear.
Tevin, are you keeping score or do I need to keep?
I'm keeping score. I'm keeping score.
Okay, good.
Currently, it's Tavin 19, Connor 16.
Yeah.
That was not the Resident Evil title I was hoping he was going to reach for. But that that's unfortunate.
This is where this list becomes more difficult.
Yeah. God damn it, Phil might make fun of me because I'm pretty sure the Pokemon remake that he loves is Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
Is that your guess, or are you asking me?
That's what I'll put forward. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. So it's gonna be number 9 on the list.
Okay.
It's gonna get you 2 points.
All right.
Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
I got it.
I've been on record multiple times on this podcast talking about how Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold are the best Pokemon games to ever be released.
Yeah, one of us fucking pays attention.
What?
Exactly.
All right, Connor, your final guess for us. We still have number 9. Oh, sorry, no,
Nope.
it's number 8. Sorry, my bad. Tavin, that's actually number 8 on the list. That was Pokemon. I misread it.
Oh.
So you got 3 points instead of 2. So add yourself 1 more point there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So we still have number 9. We still have number 7, 6, 5, and 5.
What was 4?
It was
4 was Resident Evil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Now we're in a tricky spot.
Yeah, we have 5, 6, 7, and 9 left.
2022. I have one in my head that is probably the reason why this list exists, but I wouldn't put that in a top 10.
Damn, what the? Was that a remake? Was that like something else? No, it's probably. Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank is not on the list.
That's an that's not a terrible guess, Connor. That's definitely better than the Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Not a terrible guess.
Not a terrible guess. Again, more of a reimagining than it is a remake, but same idea.
Yeah.
Essentially a remake.
Same levels, just different story.
For most of the game, same levels. For most of it,
Yeah, there's some different stuff.
There's some levels get changed entirely. Some levels get swapped out with new levels. Completely different third act.
And now we get back to Tavin for his final guess.
This is it. We're done. We're done after this one, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So my thought process here is Resident Evil 3 could be used. I'm not putting these forward. I'm just talking out my thoughts right now.
Right.
But Resident Evil 3 wasn't super well received in comparison to 2. And so I don't know if it would make the list. I mean, it might, but it would probably be low number, probably number 9, because number 9 is still available, right?
Sure.
The reason this list probably exists is for The Last of Us Part 1. That's probably why this list exists. Obviously, we're predating. We just got a bunch of really great remakes this last year with Dead Space, with Resident Evil 4, with Mario RPG. I just remembered one. Give me The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
That is not on the list.
What the fuck? How is it not on the list? What else could there
They
be?
said other ones are better.
The list. Well, let me run you through this this list here. But before we do that, Tavin, what's the final score?
The final score is Tavin, myself, with 22 points, and Connor, even though missing 3 guesses? 2 guesses. No, 3, because you said Modern Warfare, Twin Snakes, and Ratchet and Clank.
You missed 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So with missing 3 guesses, still kept up pretty well at 16 points.
I'll take it.
Just behind by 6.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Well,
All right, so
list time.
running through this list here, we have number 10, which was said, Shadow of the Colossus. Number 9, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1
Okay.
Yeah.
and 2. When we have Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Uh-huh.
Number 7, we have Live Alive.
Oh, that did come
really?
out at that
Okay,
point,
wow. That's impressive.
Yep. It was actually a remake in 2022. We then have Half-Life Black Mesa.
That was, I heard, really good.
It was actually a fan made.
That's a fan made remake. Yeah, that's impressive that they made that. Good job.
Yeah. And then we have number 5. We have Metroid Zero Mission.
Okay,
Yeah, I would have never.
it's a remake of the first game, isn't it?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
And then from there we have stuff that you guys already said. We have Resident Evil remake, Demon Souls, Final Fantasy VII remake, and Resident Evil 2 remake.
I'll be honest. Link's Awakening should be on there above. Honestly, Live Alive and what was the other one that we were just talking about?
Half-Life, or is it Metroid?
Metroid should be over Metroid.
Which one of those games have you played?
Link's Awakening.
Oh, very biased. Very, very biased.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a good remake.
He said
I
that, but he
assumed
hasn't
it
played.
was.
He hasn't played either of the other two. So
I know.
how would you know?
That's why I say he's
Haven't played it.
biased.
Haven't played it. No, haven't played it at all.
He's a little dirty fucking rat. Who
See,
thinks he's coming from a place of authority.
When
There's
I was
never
hinting at him
authority
for
on that.
Resident Evil, I was praying he was dumb enough to say Resident Evil 4.
The 4? No. You aren't going to get me there,
Oh
Tim.
man.
I was really hoping after I said 2 that you would say 4.
You know, it's I wouldn't put it past Connor.
I wouldn't put it
I'll
past
say- I'll say that.
I got up on you, though, guys. I got up on you. You,
Gonna say,
you don't even know
this
what's
was
in my mind.
relatively, considering, even though he did miss 3 of his 5 guesses, it was a relatively good showing for Connor here.
It was a good showing. It was a good showing. What did he grab? He grabbed
7 remake.
Resident Evil. After we prompted him,
yeah.
Before,
Shit
it was
ton, and then
right
Final Fantasy VII
before
Remake.
you made the list of what had been chosen already. So I give that one on me entirely. Especially with that snake over here trying to get me to say what wouldn't have been.
At least I can name 3 games.
Meryl.
Yeah.
Fucking second choice before he got to Twin Snakes, a known hated game.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Anyway, that was my hit 10 that we did not do last week that I
Hit
wanted
10.
to do.
You didn't do the last
Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. All right, and then we have. I'm curious as to what Tavin has for us this week, so I want to throw it to Tavin.
Gentlemen, I've got us a brand new game here called IspyUI. What I've done is I've gone and I've grabbed screen grabs from 5 different video games. And what I'm gonna have you do is both of you open up your Discords to your private messages to me. Normally how we would do these type of games is we would buzz in, but Connor is so favored here being in person with me that I don't know if that will ever work anymore. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to give each of you, 30 seconds to a minute. I'm going to show you blacked out screens showing you only UI elements of the 5 games that I've selected. So you're only going to see the UI. And on some of these images, I've enlarged the UI elements so that you can see them easier. And what you're going to do is you're going to type to me within that 30 seconds to a minute what game you think it is, hit send, and then we will reveal both of those answers at the same time. And then hopefully, one of you, hopefully you don't tie.
Yeah, right. We'll do rock paper scissors. We'll do rock paper scissors to decide who wins if it is a tie. So that sound good? Agreed?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever. So here we go. I'm going to move over here to my little Google Slides. And
We'll flip a coin. Heads I win, tails you lose.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go with our first game, gentlemen. Should be an easy one.
Oh.
Should be an easy one. As we sit here and watch Connor think about it real hard.
Shut up. I already know what it is. Fucking asshole.
Phil's already submitted.
Phil's answer is in. Connor's
Where's
answer is
Marcus
in. Gentlemen, both of you typed in and selected Hi-Fi Rush. And both of you are, in fact, correct. It is, in fact, Hi-Fi Rush.
Can
is.
you reveal who sent it first? Can you reveal
Well,
that?
Phil sent it first. Phil did send it first. So I guess tip of the hat.
Thank you.
Tip of the hat to Phil.
Sure.
Thank you.
But here we go. All right, here we go. Round 2. I don't remember the order in which I put these things. This one should be harder. Not that harder. Not that much harder. Should be pretty easy still. Phil typing away. Phil's answer is in. Can Connor match it? Both answers have been submitted in. Phil, you typed in GTA 5. Connor, you typed in GTA 4. And thank God that you two decided on different games, because in fact, one of you have selected the correct game. And Phil, congratulations, you are now in the lead by 1 point. That is in fact GTA 5.
Damn.
GTA 4 had a circular map.
Circular map.
Ah.
No color in the UI either. No color.
That's true.
Yep.
Been a while.
Moving on, game number 3. Excellent. Quite a much more difficult one. Indeed. Connor, you can look at this screen because it's actually on there for you. A much more difficult game to identify, but I think you can do it. This is one of the games where I have enhanced the UI elements to make it a little bigger on the screen.
Oh, man.
Connor's typing. Now, some games are part of a franchise. This is one that is part of a franchise and does have, all games in the franchise have very similar UI elements to each other. Like, it would be hard to identify if it's part 1 or part 2 or one of the like a spin-off or something. In that case, I'm going to be a little lenient. But here we go. Both gentlemen have submitted their answers. Connor submitted Wolfenstein: The New Order. Phil put Wolfenstein ? And the answer is, in fact, Wolfenstein: The New Order.
I've never played Wolfenstein, so.
Right on the money.
There we go. So, for right now, I will give both of you the point. But if it ends in a tie, because Connor got specific with it, I'll give him the edge in a tiebreaker. Does that seem fair to everybody here?
I got GTA 5 when he didn't.
Yeah, you were a point ahead.
Oh, okay. Then why would he get the edge?
If it ends in a tiebreaker.
Oh. But
because we still have 2 more games, Phil.
Oh, if I fail.
If you fail.
Yeah.
If you fail and he succeeds.
Got it.
Yes,
Got
sir.
it.
Moving on to game number 4. One of my favorites. I would hope somebody can figure this out. Phil has submitted his answer. Connor has submitted his answer.
Indeed, I did.
Now, Phil has submitted Infamous. Meanwhile, Connor has submitted Infamous 2. And it is,
Once
in
again,
fact...
I never played these games.
It is, in fact, Infamous 2.
I have not played it either.
He hasn't played them either. But it was a good guess.
Wolfenstein.
I'm gonna give Connor the point here.
Fuck off.
Because the UI elements are different enough, in my opinion. I understand, but neither of you played it, so you're both on the same starting ground here.
It was basically a guessing game at this point between which one.
That's me.
So we're at a tie here. Moving on to our 5th and final round. This one I've blacked out a little bit more to make it a little harder because certain aspects of the UI make it a little too easy. Both of you are typing in, and both of you have submitted and said Persona 4 Golden. And both of you are indeed correct. It is Persona 4 Golden.
That yellow.
Congratulations, gentlemen. You nailed it on that one right there. That should be the end of the thing. Yep, that's it. There we go. So we have a tie.
This is stupid.
5-5. And I think because Connor was more specific in all cases here, I think he does indeed grab the first W for IspyUI. Congratulations.
This is
Oh,
stupid.
Hey, we gotta hit a tiebreaker, and that was.
I hate this game.
It was most reasonable. It was the most reasonable.
He said, "I hate this game. This is stupid." Now, Phil, be a what is it?
Good sport.
A good sport. Be a good sport. Don't be a sore loser, Phil.
He's yet to
Everything's
be.
gonna
I thought about doing a bit where I just leave.
Would
But I didn't want to fuck anything up, so
it fuck something up, Tavin?
probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay. Good to know.
Like it wouldn't be great. Like we would just basically get for the recording processes, like it would just kind of fuck up the wide shot or whatever, and like any shot of Phil would be replaced with the wide shot of us. It's complicated. You know, Streamlabs. You know, it's a whole fucking thing.
It is.
You know what I mean?
That's what they say. All All right. Well, that was a fun game. I like that.
Thank you. I liked it quite a bit. Congratulations, Connor, on getting that first W right there. It was surprisingly easier to put together than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So we shall see.
Yeah, right.
We shall see.
Have to think about how to incorporate that for other games because now that we have this new format, it's all a different game. It's a new world.
A brand new world. I mean, I have some ideas.
A whole
of how it
new
could
world.
work.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
You started singing "Whole New World," but you said "Brand New World" like it's like a simpleton.
It's not a whole new world.
It is.
It's whole new world.
I haven't watched that movie in a while, and I probably never will.
Yeah, I'm
What?
cool. I don't need to.
It's
yeah,
Aladdin.
I don't need to go back and watch Aladdin. I don't need.
Oh.
What do you want?
I
What
thought
do
it
you
was-
want? They find each other. They fall in love. There's a bad guy. They beat him at the end.
I thought it was Pocahontas.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
I would watch Aladdin
again. You should definitely watch Aladdin over Pocahontas because we don't deal
for sure.
with these whitewashing of tales.
Yeah.
Pocahontas?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, they also
Yeah, I guess so.
made Pocahontas like of age in that when in reality she was 12.
It's made it better.
Just troublesome. Just troublesome.
It's made it better.
Just troublesome.
I don't think the real world had a talking tree. So there was a talking
You
tree.
don't think
in
she
that
had?
movie,
You don't
right?
think
There's a
she had a
talking tree in that
raccoon
movie?
best friend? Yes.
Oh yes,
Oh.
yeah. Like, there was the raccoon.
I haven't watched Pocahontas in probably 12 years.
You know, Pocahontas is
specific.
one of those Disney series that the second movie is better than the first one.
I cast.
What did they
you
do
know
in
what?
the second
I won't
one?
say otherwise.
Pocahontas instead of the Englishman going to Pocahontas's world, Pocahontas goes to England.
Oh, much like the real life story.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if it culminates in her
What?
dying from a disease.
I was gonna say, do they keep to the historical
Well,
accuracy of it?
She ends up with John Locke instead of John Smith. So
The fucking philosopher, John Locke.
I don't know.
I mean, John Locke is like one of the bases for like the philosophers that made people write the laws and how America's governed
Did
the way they did.
Pocahontas marry?
Yeah, John. Yeah, that was exactly right.
Right. Not John Locke. John Rolfe. John Rolfe.
John Rolfe. Oh, and who is that?
I don't
is
know
that
who
some
that
new
is.
special guy too?
Yeah,
John Rolfe.
We've totally gone off the reservation with that.
English
who
explorer
Pocahontas-
and farmer.
That's who Pocahontas actually marries. And then
Oh.
at the end of the first Pocahontas, she like ends up with John Smith,
Yeah.
where that's not right. She ends up with John Rolfe.
Well, yeah. John Smith essentially kidnaps her and forces her to help them navigate, and then probably does very, very bad things.
Are you thinking of Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea? Is that what you're thinking of?
I think that's what you were.
Am I?
confusing it with. I think so.
Yes.
And that wasn't a capture. That was a agreed upon thing. Unless there was an
They
evidence.
did something
Pocahontas didn't-
nasty to Pocahontas, though.
Pocahontas didn't help anybody navigate anything.
Okay. I'm mixing the two stories. Okay, well, X that
you're
part.
thinking
but
of
they
of
still,
Sacagawea.
they still kidnapped homegirl and did bad things.
Pocahontas, yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah.
But it was all for
Shut-
the sake of those good things that they talk about back then,
Yeah.
like religion. You know, they were savages. Everyone knows that. They didn't believe in a good Christian God. It's objective. Everyone knows that.
Or as the Pocahontas
knows that.
Disney movie says, savages barely even human.
And did you know that the cool part with that movie is they make both sides say that, so it's like who's the bad guy?
The white man.
What are you talking about?
The white man is the bad guy.
Now you're gonna fucking tell me that they had something like a trail of sadness that killed a bunch of them?
Yeah. yeah.
No,
they did.
It was the road of being bummed out, dude. Come
Yeah.
on.
Bummed out. Oh man, the street of depression, guys. Come on now.
Yeah.
They didn't have streets back then, but yeah, you get the gist of it.
The street of ennui.
They had streets back then. They just didn't have streets over there. Yeah, next
The
game.
fucking the Wawa Boulevard.
The what?
Wawa.
Like the gas station in Florida?
From our homes. Wee.
Oh, that wasn't a Florida joke.
I just want to point out that we are aware of the historical context. These are in fact just jokes. We love indigenous people. I've got indigenous family members.
You do?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Connor,
my grandmother's
what do
a
you have for
quarter
us this week.
Native American and my sister's half.
Oh, okay. Didn't even know. Well, as to your question, Phil, In the same way Tavin did a brand new game, I'm going to not do one.
So not in the same way.
In fact, it's the same way in the sense of it's like a mirroring of the two things. But I'm going to do one of the first games that we did, which is draft picks. Pretty simple. We each choose one of a certain game in a certain category that I decide, me being God, and
We
whoever
choose
has
five.
five per person.
You said one.
5 per person.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I was like, what?
It's 100%. You're picking at him. You can't pick at his words like that. He gets really nervous.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
But
I know.
yeah, that's
That's
why
why
you
I
did it.
do it.
But the category that we're doing today is games with the best side missions. Now, how that exactly can be translated, I'm including also just like tasks that you can do that are scattered throughout the world. So like GTA, for example, has a lot of collectibles and whatnot. I'm going to
Yeah, like
consider
shooting
that like
pigeons.
side content. Yeah, right? You shouldn't choose that one because it's terrible, but that's the general, we're going to be pretty broad with it depending on what people say. I spun a wheel. I legitimately did. This is not altered in any way, and I'm going first. Then it'll be Tavin and then Phil. That was not by design.
Okay.
All right.
But games with the best side missions. You know what? I have so many in my.
This motherfucker made the game and came here with nothing. He's got a blank list in
Because
his
when I
head
started,
right now.
I'm like, okay, if I don't say the right thing, it's going to get taken by one of you devils, and now I gotta, fight for the placement of my draft pick list. Let's just go with let's go with the general basic one. Witcher 3. Very famous at the time for having good side content and all those monster hunts.
Well, the monster hunts and just all the different storylines and stuff. The monster hunts are kind of honestly the lower end of the side content in that game. Like, I think of the what's his name, the Red Baron, and
That's
finishing-
main content.
No, you can. There's a point where you can dip out.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
That counts, yeah.
Yeah.
All the random stuff.
there's a bunch of other small ones. The witches in the witches in the woods or in the swamps and so forth. There's a lot of them. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a newer pick and one that I think dethrones Witcher 3 and has probably the best side content, best side missions of all time. And I'm gonna go Baldur's Gate 3.
Fuck. Yeah.
There it is.
Yep. That was a good one.
I've snatched
That's my
it.
first pick. That was my first pick.
Now I gotta think of 4 more.
I'm gonna say Mass Effect 3.
Really?
Interesting.
Okay. Mass Effect 3, yeah.
Mass Effect 3. Would DLC count as side missions?
I think so.
Yeah. It depends on like...
Because that makes the Mass Effect 3 answer way better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll include that.
I was gonna say that's why I picked it,
Yeah.
because it's not like stuff that's on the main story, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay.
Well, when I hear side stuff, I think of like just base game stuff, so forth.
Mm.
Like DLC doesn't normally go through. I would have reached for other titles before 3 based off of the main stuff.
Yeah.
But if we're including DLC, then yeah, that's a very valid pick.
Well, for my next pick, I'm going to go with one that I have a very intimate knowledge of their fun side quests, and that's Fallout New Vegas. They have some really, really interesting ones. And, of course, being in the Fallout style is just kind of automatically cool. So, helped along by that.
So many great options, just so many great, and I got to fill out a whole list of it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 of them.
5 of them. Okay. Let me think here. So many good options.
Well, and then you thought of something that's like not a traditionally good option.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn.
I'm gonna steal one that shouldn't even go to me, but I'm taking it. Elden Ring.
Fuck you. That was I was like, I'm not gonna do.
You went
No,
for fucking
shut
Fallout
up.
New Vegas first, you dumb bitch.
Because I didn't think you were going
That's
with
not
Elden
my
Ring.
fucking fault.
Yeah, that you go with Elden
You should
Ring.
play the
Tavin's
game a little
using
smarter
Elden
because
Ring.
Phil loves it too.
I know.
You
but
think you
Phil,
thought it was gonna get
I'm
around
the
to
only
round
one
3
I'm the
before it
only
was
one
gonna
that
get
consistently
selected?
doesn't get upset at the fact
You
that the
picked
side
Fallout
content
New
is there.
Vegas!
Yeah, because it's good side content, you jackass. You don't like Elden Ring.
But
Fuck
Connor,
you.
you gotta think in terms of a draft. You know that neither me or Tavin is gonna pick New Vegas, so you have to pick.
That's a 5th
what you
round
think-
pick.
if any. Yeah.
See, it's
Like-
not even the fact. I'm not even upset that it was chosen before
No, you're
me.
upset because you're a bad
No,
strategist.
no,
That's
I am
why
not.
you're upset.
No,
You
I
have
am
no
not.
strategy
I
in your
am
game.
not. You're just a game-playing shill. This guy has continuously said that the side content in Elden Ring and Souls games is stupid. And
not
look
what
at
I've
him
said.
turn to him.
I've never
You've
said
always
that once.
criticized it.
I've never said that once.
It doesn't actually have a story. And then when it comes to the side content, all of a sudden the story those have to tell.
And they
are
have
interesting
stories,
enough
they're just
to
not
choose
very
it on
good
to go.
ones.
Oh, and then here you are picking side content story in Elden Ring as one of your picks. Elden Ring lover. Go choose Spider-Man 2 for your next pick. Go solve crimes around it. I know you're thinking about doing it, too.
It was in the Rolodex. Spider-Man 2 was in the Rolodex. Phil.
Spider-Man 2.
All right, whatever. Sure, go for it.
That's fucking funny.
Fuck. Okay. Well, back to me. You went quick. You went damn quick.
I play a lot of narrative action games, guys. It's fucking so many of my options are not viable.
Right.
What's the side content in The Last of Us Part 2? You know, there
Negligible?
isn't any.
Crafting.
Oh god.
Damn, so many. It's just an overwhelming. Like, you could pick anything, but that makes it harder. You know.
You can't pick anything.
No, that's not true.
There's
Sure, fair
definitely
It's
some
true.
picks that are really bad picks.
Damn, dude. This is where we're at. Juggling games based on their side quest, side content. Yep.
So you thought of the category and you didn't think of more than 5 games?
I have 5 games, god damn it. I'm criticized for not playing the game strategically. And then when I start trying to do that, all of a sudden I'm getting criticized for not having games.
You had the advantage of coming here knowing what the topic was.
No.
I
what the
know,
topic
and I had
was.
them, and I still have them in my list, but now, fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna do what I think is good. Fuck the strategic play, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, go.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. That is some of the best side content that is in gaming, and you guys will find out one of these days.
Tavin?
Yeah, it's back to me. I have one in the tuck. And I don't think it's going to be selected in the next go around, so I'm going to keep it in the tuck. And I'm going to reach for Mass Effect 2. When your side content is considered main content, that means your side content's really fucking good.
And it is very good.
Talking about like Arrival.
No, I'm talking though Arrival's okay. Really, the Shadow Broker DLC is the one that's like thought of as the highest one. But no, I'm talking loyalty missions.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah, that's
those are side missions. So
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go Yakuza 0.
ooh, a good one.
Good one. Very, very
That's
good
a good one.
What happened, Dan?
I've lost connection.
Oh. To what?
Please copy your recent edits, then revert your changes. My Google Doc.
What
is
have you
just
lost
mad.
connection to? Oh.
My Google Doc is just mad at me. It's fine. It's fine. Move on. Who's the next guy? You?
That's me. Yep.
This fucking loser.
Shut the fuck up, asshole. I'm tired of this goddamn game. I don't know. Number 4. It has one of the coolest systems in gaming that was never used again. I'm going to go Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor. Going down and hunting orcs in the Nemesis system and then them remembering you. Very, very fun. It's kind of what the bulk of that game is.
That's your 4th pick,
Yeah.
right? I was pick number 4. Okay.
That was number 4.
So we're on round 4. Gotcha.
That's a pick, Connor.
Yeah, it's a good one, too, because everyone loved that system.
It's a great system, but like, it got old.
Yeah, after the second game. The first game, No, I was there. It was there the entire until you decided to beat the main story. It was always there with you.
I never beat the main story. I spent too long. I was just killing dudes. So I guess good point. I'm gonna go fourth pick. I'm gonna grab. I just thought of another one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this new one I just thought of, and I'm gonna grab Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
See, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
One. That's a good one.
Yeah, that game is fucking 70% side quest, like, and it's good, you know. So I'm going AC Odyssey on that one.
I'm going Skyrim.
Skyrim,
Okay.
classic pick.
Yeah.
Classic pick. Well, back around to number 5.
Uh-huh.
I gotta
Final
hit
round.
with something. I gotta hit
Don't be
with
stupid.
something. What can I do for the best side content in gaming side missions? I felt like I had more in my head at first, and then it just. Whoop. Well, I'm diving into the realm of RPGs because I feel like if I wade through there, that's just kind of where you get the best side
Connor,
missions.
3 of your 4 answers are RPGs.
Yeah.
So now you're diving into the realm of RPGs.
But like it really died. I feel like I'm leaving something out. Like there's a single game that I had thought of when I first made this list or decided to do this game, and I just can't think of it now that the time's arrived. Let's go with let's go with that game. Yeah, the game that I'm thinking of that I'm not having to stall for time for.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. You clearly have it in your brain right now.
I do.
So many games, so many options. You know, so many options.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not struggling.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Because
Not on the list.
surely, Phil, only a moron would struggle in a list that he.
I mean,
true.
he came up with a topic.
It was
He came
his
with a
topic. Surely he wouldn't be struggling.
Only a moron would be caught struggling. Not me, though. I'm not struggling now, nor am I going to struggle tomorrow or in 5 minutes from now. And me talking is distracting myself.
Look at my great 2 amiibo collection
Thank you,
here,
Thank
man.
you,
Just two great amiibos just sitting here, man. The only 2 I have.
You know what? It was so it was so essential in crafting the story of the main story of the game. I'm gonna go Red Dead Redemption 2. You gotta find a lot of weird, crazy shit. It changes your honor level. That changes, who Arthur is as a character.
Actually, a good pick.
I'm not mad at that at all. That's a really good pick. It's a really good pick. My final pick, I'm going God of War Ragnarok. I think they stepped up their side quests 110%. Fucking 20% of the story happens after the credits. So, like, if you didn't see it, like, you're really missing out. And Valhalla will not make any sense to you if you haven't gone and done those things. So,
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say Borderlands 2.
I was waiting for
Okay.
a Borderlands pick.
Okay. I like a Borderlands. Is 2 the one with the best?
It is.
Is it?
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played that one. Wonderlands had great side quests.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the final selections are Connor, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Fallout New Vegas, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines.
Yeah.
I didn't write the last word down because it took too long.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Tavin selected Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring, Mass Effect 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and God of War Ragnarok. And Phil selected Mass Effect 3, Spider-Man 2, Yakuza 0, Skyrim, and Borderlands 2.
I'll give the victory point to Tavin.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Tavin.
Come on.
See, the main problem, Phil, was Spider-Man 2. Really brought that list down low.
Spider-Man 2 is so early.
And
How?
Borderlands 2 is good. I just, comparative to like Elden Ring.
I think the best pick on Phil's list is Yakuza.
That is. Yeah, that was the reason why I was like, well, that has some of just the general best side content ever. But Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 just kind of elevated that.
Yakuza honestly ranks pretty high in all of them.
Yeah.
Probably top 5.
Yeah. Along with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Sure, if you want, you fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Fucking loser ass nerd. You know what I'm saying, Phil? Look
How
at
many
this fucking idiot over here.
How many times has this guy played Metal Gear Solid 1 over and over again to get that little platinum, to get that
Tell you what,
dopamine?
that game does not have good side content. Fuck those VR missions into the ground, bro. They get really creative near the end of it, though.
I saw.
Really creative.
Well, gentlemen.
You get to play as the Cyborg Ninja.
Gray Fox, you might
Gray
say.
Fox. Yeah. It's fun.
Fox.
Well, boys, thank
Get
you
us
so much
outta
for
here.
joining me
Please get the
on this.
fuck out of here, man. Please.
Yeah, I'm trying, but you keep interrupting me.
You're interrupting him.
Yeah, Connor, can we just talk about how Connor is just rudely interrupting me right now? That's just it's really rude. Can't believe you do such a thing. Feel shame. Feel shame for yourself.
Just a man in crisis right here.
Anyway, boys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of the Piggy Bank,
Piggy
our
Bank.
casual gaming podcast. And what's your favorite side content in a video game? And what do you think? What game has the best UI? And what do you think is the best remake? Please let us know in the comments. And also, please shame Connor.
What?
Just
Ding,
say
ding.
shame Connor.
Shame.
Exactly.
Shame.
That's a Monty Python reference, right?
No, it's a Game of Thrones reference.
Ah, yes.
Cersei Lannister walking down the street, just see her tits.
Naked.
Hey, that's a crude word, Phil.
Vagina all the way out.
Yep.
She's a good actress.
Yeah.
Minge,
Okay.
as they might say.
Little bit
They
of
are
minge.
British. What?
Little bit of minge.
You be minging? You're fucking minging?
Anyway, before
Minging?
this devolves even further, boys, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Yeah, fucking shit. Goodbye.